Hey folks, it's me, it's Mysterious JG Shazam. Welcome back to Let's Play. I don't know why the hell I did that. Welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Taishi. I just loaded my last save, which I made last night. I'd done a tiny bit of reading. I went to try to find if there's any guide to the Shimazu quests. There really isn't one in English. There is a wiki that somebody provided a Google auto-translate link to a Japanese wiki. And the only thing I've really gleaned from it is that I'm probably going to be forced into plot battles with these guys pretty soon. And when I say these guys, I should really use their clan name, which I really should know by now, but they're the Otomo. So even though we are currently sending them gold, I probably need to knock that off because probably there's not much point. Although I'm not going to... The actual... What it actually accomplishes is... I'm building up that trust, which I don't think goes away. So even if I have some in the can to use later... Even if we go to war, whenever the war ends, I can probably use that to... I guess what I'm getting at is I'm going to keep sending the money, although it might turn out that it really wasn't useful to do so. I'm still not getting how some of this works. But, hopefully I'll get better with these menus as time goes on. So, we've spent a bunch of gold on developing new facilities. So what I'd like to do now, we can do new facilities, we can do continue. Order the further expansion facility to the overseer who constructed it. We can do improve, order a new overseer to undertake the improvement of facility, or remove facilities. So, we can't build any new trading towns, and that's what I want to concentrate on getting done first. But we can level up our trading towns, and I don't see a reason not to. So, we are going to level up the trading towns we already have. Uncle Baldo will continue with his.
I understand.
Hana Takatazu will continue developing her trading zone. Lady Twelve Hands are all caps will develop her toll zone. Her Grimgrams will get to work on that. Serena C. And also, Vulture Bean.
I understand.
Meanwhile, the guys like myself, who are too slow to get it all done in one turn, will not actually get that improved just yet. Gold balance is 17. It looks like we actually have, if I'm understanding correctly, we have aptitude 95, facility level 0. So, actually everybody except Solius Pudero seems to have theirs at level 0. That's weird. How many do we have then? I thought we had more than this. I thought I was building one. I might be the next person in line to build something if we develop a new thing. We can build fishing towns. We can build reservoirs. Patrol posts. Raise the soldier limit for your forces. Right now, that's not a problem because I don't have enough gold to have all the soldiers that I want. And leader experience increases. Combat camp. Valor experience. Intelligence experience. T-towns. Max popularity increases by 2. Post town. Each month, population rises 35. That actually seems like a pretty good one to do. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I want to start getting some horses coming. And it doesn't seem like there's anything else to do on this island. So maybe we should build horse factory over here. Yeah, that's right. Horse factory. And yeah, I was right. JG Mystery is the next one. Understood. 8 horses per level. 6 muskets per level. Okay. Because eventually we want to have muskets and cavalry with our infantry should allow us to roll. I'm hoping that allows us to roll over. I'm blanking on the term. The non-infantry guys, the militia. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Meantime, reservoirs are a thing that we should be building, and there's only a few places we can build them. So maybe we should get going on it. Oh, Yoshihisa? We're now actually getting into non-creative characters for this.
Understood.
What is it that they actually do? Race harvest 4% per level. So I've got all of my best military officers building reservoirs. Like I literally do. The entire Shimazu family is working on reservoirs right now. Gold balance 17. Is that accurate? Is there any way for me to actually look at my No, I don't actually want functions. I'm looking for overall income. I've got plus 17 per month, even with building all that stuff. So it looks like the trade zones are already having an effect, which is good. I guess that being the case, I'll keep building more stuff. Is there any place for me to expand into? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we can invest. TZ production plus 165. She's telling us to work on other trade zones. She's telling us this isn't worth it. We must wait for a while until it does develop. Investment is insufficient, so there isn't enough production to become a grand trade zone. Please consider increasing our investment in the trade zone. Expanded. See, I don't know how that works. This one, it is sufficient. This one, business as a trade zone will get better and better. We'll get better and better. We'll get better and better. This is a pasture. If we expand here, we can increase the number of purchasable horses. That sounds like a good idea, but
Understood.
I will help the merchants of the business at TZ will grow large. So we're already doing it there. Oh, I can only invest in one a month? Oh, okay. Can I order investments? You don't have actions left. Alright. Trade, develop. Agricultural orders can be given in March, June, September, and December. Okay, so I guess I need to be investing once every... doing investment orders periodically, or turns are being wasted, it looks like. Let's do fishing towns. There's 5 sites left for fishing towns. So we might as well get some going. Some of these will take a little time to build. Oh, but that's max level. I shouldn't be... Okay. I probably shouldn't be... Quality 2... Yeah, I probably shouldn't be using low aptitude guys for this stuff because I think it might have a detrimental effect on the max level of facilities. I don't know if switching to another overseer allows you to overpower that. Might be a good idea to find out now by having kind of a bad person build one facility and letting somebody else work on it later. So level 4... all the way down to level 3 when we got like morons like our Earl King here. No, just kidding. Like if you got so if Lethal here built it would take him for like he's not a pole officer. If we got Lethal to build a fishing village, its max level would be 1. The question then becomes same thing if like Bloody Handed's not good at that. Although he's watching and he likes to roleplay, so maybe we'll give Bloody Handed the task of getting a fishing village organized, and then we'll check and see if it can be leveled up by another officer. This is just kind of a way to learn, honestly. Like, let's figure out how this works now. Because, like, the worst case scenario is I keep it up until I get to the point where I really want something better there, and I've got time and resources, then I tear it down and build something better. So we'll get him to build a shitty fishing village. Wait a second. I thought I had him... I thought I just assigned him to build it. Why am I having to find him again? I'm very confused. I thought I had the Bloody Handed doing this already. But now I have to select an overseer for it. There are 1 facilities to new on the schedule. Yeah, let's cancel and start over because I'm confused about what happened there. Fishing Town. Oh, there was 5. So I did start a building and then I went into building a new one without realizing that's what I was doing. So I have the Bloody Handed building a fishing village. He's puzzled with why he's been assigned to this. Roleplay this however you want. I really appreciate the Bloody Handed and some of the other folks roleplaying the comments. It kind of, helps me actually have more fun with the LP as well. But as he's doing this, I'm thinking to myself, like my suggestion would be the Bloody Handed might not know how to take this order to go organize a fishing village. I'm hoping he realizes that as they're preparing for war, they're trying to kind of test the people's abilities, figure out what you're going to be good at, what you're going to be bad at. The Bloody Handed was hired clearly for his combat prowess. Seeing him used for something that's way outside of his comfort zone might be a little early for that. But yeah, I mean, I hope he takes it as a challenge. He might just take it as like, I'm really starting to wonder if this was the right clan to join. But either way, I think we could have fun with this. Okay. So we can't do any more agriculture. We're pretty much out of commerce actions as well. There's nothing I want to do with any of the other actions right now. So I think we can continue the turn until we get another tutorial offer. Building of Meguri's trading town is complete. Invested into Hirase Trade Zone. That's what TZ stands for. I didn't look it up. It just occurred to me now. I was trying to figure it out yesterday. It's only coming up with the trading stuff, not everything else. So it's not... It just means trading zone. Got it. My name is Nagatomo Fumikami, and I'm here to say I'd like to join you as Major Way. I come as a messenger of goodwill. Come, what say we deepen the bond between our clans? The Sagara. I'm grateful for your words and look forward to our continued business.
Allow me to report.
Invested in Hirasa TZ. And we're continuing goodwill as improved opinions. Otomo's opinion of us. No recent agriculture. At Meguri, they've recently developed a trading town. Continuing goodwill. We got various Shimazus are growing through training. It's all good. So we had a lot of gold spent. But I think if we look at this, it's not going to be regular. Our regular income is over 4,000. What? But once we stop developing all the time, the development is what's killing us right now. We've got like 2,000, looks like about 2,500 or so in like regular expenses, and over 4,000 in commerce. So the development expenses, like once I stop pouring money into development and just let these things actually work for us for a while, we will be definitely in the red. I mean, sorry, in the black. I always get those two mixed up. Always been on black. That being said, I don't know how long we have before we need to move against these guys or blow that quest, so I should be saving periodically in case we are taking too long. But I feel like we've got a little bit of time. Maybe we can get some information on that. Quests. 1580.09. Okay, we've got until... We've got more than 2 years. 1580.09. I'm thinking means September of 1580. Which would be 2 years and about 2.5 years. But we've got to destroy the Edo clan in 2.5 years. So I can't really be messing around forever. Still, I consider this like... I still feel like we're in the tutorial land. So let's get another save slot going. Again, I had some really old stuff where I was goofing around with the game and kind of didn't get that far. Certainly we're not going to march this month anyway, because it may turn out to be a bad idea, but I've decided to turn these frontline cities infantry, so it's going to take a little while for that to actually occur. Well, now that we've got more gold coming in... Well, hold on. We've got one proposed site where improvement is possible. And it is Solius Pudero's trade facility, because I guess it was a little slower to build than some of the rest of them. Our gold income is now... Gold balance is 206. Business is booming without us doing anything, but if we allow many clans to do business here, competition will lead to greater prosperity. It looks like our actions are already... Yeah, our actions are already being used here. That being the case... Maybe I should be doing some military stuff. So our gold balance is 206. I can take it down to 17 if I push this even higher. But I don't really want to do that. Right now, we're going to eventually get to 11,000. That's our max that we're set at right now. How many have we currently got? 732. So we're going to have 11,000. We've got a total of 2,000 troops that we're going to have to defeat. We'll have 11,000 and 12,000. That should certainly do it, but we also then have to overpower them. So if you guys can march out, you will eventually get to 1600. Wow, okay. Alright, I guess I don't want to mess with military. I just want to... Well, I hate for people not to be doing things, so... That makes me want to be developing facilities. Maybe we get some people who are better than Bloody-Handed at building fishing ports to build... or fishing towns to build fishing towns. Well, we'll wait for Bloody-Handed. It's almost like an experiment. Not testing him so much as testing the rules. Can he build a maximum level 1 facility? And then can someone else then come in and improve it beyond level 1? That is what we are testing here. Meantime, we can let some of our created characters... If it's like roughly the same results and it's a created character, I'll give them a chance to show what they can do as far as building facilities. So Master Miller would take a little bit longer than those guys, but it's not really going to make a practical difference. It's going to happen. It's going to take more than 1 month and less than 2 months, so it doesn't really make a difference to us. And these are level, and they'll be level 4. Ha! You're the only one that doesn't know. Oh no, it's not Master Miller. It's actually Liquid Snake. Holy crap. Who could have seen this coming? Naval training seems to be of use somehow in building fishing towns. So we'll get, I forget, Advent Ninja Lady to do that. And then we can get Lita's grandma. Huh. And now we've got all the... I maxed out trading towns first, and then even putting them in facilities that maybe a ranch could have gone in instead. Maybe a ranch. It could be that I regret this at some point down the road. But for now, I think I'm happy with this. And can't take agriculture. Can't do anything with agriculture. So, again, let's just call it a turn. Very peaceful times here. All sorts of reservoirs getting built. People are clearing lands. Multiple castles. We've improved our trading town levels a bit. See if that does anything positive about our gold balance per month. And springtime's comes, and young men's fancies turn to thoughts of fishing towns. We can now enter a trade agreement with Sagara. Will you enter a trade agreement with them? Nah, fuck them. Oh, Sagara, maybe, yeah, because they're kind of on the border. I shall accept this trade agreement. Let us do business in each other's territories and prosper together.
Allow me to report.
We've entered into a trade agreement with Sagara. We will be able to freely expand into each other's trade zones. Continuing goodwill is improved. Otomo's opinion of us. Monopolize some trade zone or other. After laying down fertilizer at Uchi Castle, the fertility there is increased by 30. Cooling land at some other castle. The farmland is increased by 1131. Wow. Meanwhile, this month, in addition to the already reported facility, 1 other facilities have also shown growth. Trading town has improved. Trading town has improved. Trading towns have improved. Got good work being done by various created officers here. And even a non-created officer. Wow, that's really impressive. And I've developed a ranch on a remote island where we are building a horse factory. Trade agreement. Goodwill. So now we need to expand into those trade zones, or else we are just giving them something and getting nothing. So we lost gold again because, again, of massive development expenses. So once I slow that down, our commerce income, even without trading towns, is enough to cover our infantry pay. That's good. The infantry pay will keep going up as we recruit more infantry. So I can't count on that infantry pay number staying stable.
Please, command me.
We can order spring work to our farmers. Let us use our best seeds on castles with low productivity, sowing for a better harvest. A good method of developing trade zones is investing in them. Would you like a tutorial on investing? Well, I feel like I've been doing that, but okay, maybe I should have learned how to do it first. The invest command allows you to increase a trade zone's productivity. Though the effects will not appear immediately, increasing a trade zone's productivity will boost the income received after it develops. If you actively invest in trade zones that have nearly 100% development to increase their productivity, you won't put their monthly growth to waste. Now, let us actually try investing from the commerce command. Press the crest button to open the command. Commerce. You can invest in trade zones that you have expanded into. I recommend one with a high level of development. So how do you develop developing is different apparently from investing, but okay. Well, I should have treaties now with these guys. I've got treaties with somebody. Maybe they're shutting this off for purposes of tutorial. Select expanded normal trade zone. Investing will also increase your influence in the trade zone. Investing in a trade zone of a clan you're competing with will get you better results. Our preparations for forming a grand trade zone at Kushinoko Tizi are complete. Let us work on other trade zones. Business and trade zones will get better and better. Now all preparations to invest have been made. If you go into the active phase, the investment will take place. When trade zones fulfill the following conditions, a grand trade zone will form. All the country's bases belong to your clan. You have 100% influence in all the country's trade zones. All of a country's trade zones' income surpasses a certain amount. Grand trade zones have far greater income and development speed, and investing once into a grand trade zone will affect all the normal trade zones within it. Try making use of investments and raise your normal trade zones into grand trade zones. We can't. Increased. Okay, so I don't know that this actually took. I guess it did. Because that's got a check next to it. Does that mean we're already investing in it? Yeah, I think that tutorial didn't actually count. Are these ones open now? Never mind, our action already got taken, I guess. So I don't think... Oh, never mind, now they're withdrawing the order, okay. Other clans are in this trade zone. We'll face competition, but it'll be that much more of a thriving trade zone. Yeah, the whole reason we went in here is to let's say emergency approach your trade zone and lay the groundwork to reprofit. The whole reason we went and made that agreement was so that we could do this kind of thing. Now we definitely need to do agriculture orders. You can only give orders in each castle once per season. They are suggesting a couple of things. Well, we need good farm. I don't think food is shared the same way it was in previous games. So we kind of need good stuff happening in our frontline cities where we're actually maintaining infantry. We can till or sow. The soil of this castle seems poor. By caring for the soil of low fertility castles, we can improve the coming harvest. Okay, so they're saying till the land to raise fertility, because this has got low fertility.
Understood.
I will order the people of Zumi Castle to care for the soil. So that's all of our seeds used. Which means I probably can't do this. I guess I can. And And this one they're recommending we sow. There's much farmland in this castle, many farmers. If we improve its productivity by sowing our best seeds, the next harvest should be better. Okay. I'm just doing what you're telling me at this point, game. I don't really get it. They are flashing things that they think I should do, and I'm just kind of listening. I'm posting labor orders aside from the yearly tribute. We can make our people work for us. Let us make the most of this when we need the labor. Not enough seeds. Let me get out of here for a second and go into... I've already done commerce. Break off diplomatic ties. Let's develop. Let's continue. I don't know if this takes labor or just gold. So JG can work on getting better horses. Bloody Handed is still working on getting that fishery going.
I understand.
It's just costing gold.
Yes.
It's costing a lot of gold. I'm going to need to slow down at some point.
Got it. I do understand.
I'm into the idea of like heavily investing in economy early so that it has lots of time to pay for itself. Because that's a lot of gold we just spent. But our gold balance is getting better. Okay. That being said, we can go back to agriculture. And it looks like I can just keep using labor in these places until we run out of labor. What is this costing us? It's costing 100 gold. It's not costing labor. I don't really understand how labor's working.
Understood.
Not enough labor. Okay, so finally I figured out labor because I ran out of it completely. Cool. It's pretty cool to be out of labor. Alright. End of the video snuck up on me, but the video is over. So when we come back next time, folks, at some point we're going to go to war. We've got 2.5 years or so before I need to. Hopefully I will be ready before then. At some point I need to stop just spending all of my gold on trying to increase gold income and start using it on other things. The department of putting things on top of other things. But for now, calling it a video, and when we come back next time, probably going to be a little bit more domestic stuff. This is not the fastest paced game in the history of the world. Like, I'm sure that I could have marched with a bunch of militia, but I'm trying to go infantry. We'll see how that works out, and we'll probably see how that works out fairly soon, I hope. See you guys next time.